Hello. See if anybody comes in. Mary Jane, hi! I'm so glad you're here. I was so nervous because I let you know so late. I just let Terry know too. So, my memory is not doing good today. Hi, Andrew. Thank you for coming. You sneak. Well, hi, Carol. You were just going on Twitter. I couldn't get on, you can ask Carol, I couldn't get on Twitter for like a couple of weeks. I got really lucky today that I could get on, but the last couple of weeks, every time I tried to go on Twitter, it would freeze my entire phone. I don't know what the heck was happening, but you could use a break from the boon trial. Glad you're on. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh my God, that woman. I'm waiting. Does anybody know, has there been a verdict yet in the Leilani Simon case? That's the other one I'm following, and if she gets off, oh man. Sarah is awful. She is awful. Oh my God. Hi. Is it Umi? I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm sorry. The attorneys from the Boone trial could use a break from the Boone trial. Hi, you're so pretty. Thank you, I guess. Not really, but... Leo. Hi! The video is just cemented for me. Sarah was the aggressor. Exactly, Mary Jane. Can't do kid cases after Gannon and Harmony. Andrew, I understand completely. The only reason I push through them is because of what happened to the people that I know. I think you were here when I talked about that. So I push through and try to pray for justice for them specifically. Where am I from? America. Hi, you're pretty. Thank you. Not really, but I'm nice. Okay. Calder case is gonna be hard. Jeff is gonna cover it next. Oh, yeah. It's the jury started deliberating yesterday, so I honestly thought that it would be like no question, that it would be like almost immediate guilty, but haven't heard anything. Hi from India. Hi. Wow, thank you for being here. No, I'm not from Salem. If that's what you're asking, sorry. It should be from what you hear. Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. And I don't know if anybody's, well, probably didn't see it, but I had left a comment on the trial for Leilani Simon yesterday. Um, on Court TV, I believe it was. I'm not 100%. But anyway, it was a video of Leilani Simon, and she's literally rolling her eyes while one of the detectives was testifying and stuff. And so I left a comment, and I'm like, you're on trial for the death of your own baby, and you're going to roll your eyes at the witnesses? And somebody freaked out on me and was like, if she wasn't doing that, you'd find something else to complain about. And I'm like, well, she killed a baby. I am going to complain about her. I'm sorry. What I do right now from India? I don't know. Wow. Yeah. I don't know why somebody got mad at me. Like, I just didn't like her rolling her eyes at the witnesses. What is your favorite sport? Football. Talking to us now. Yes. I am, thank God. Guys, go easy on the emoji. There's always trolls who are defending the defense. I know! What the heck is that? I mean, I know some cases are not as open and shut as something like that, because there is a lot of evidence against her. All circumstantial, mind you, but there is a lot of it. But I'm not like that immediately with every single person. I just happen to have a problem with baby killers. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Wrong with being against them, I mean. Not wrong that they do that. Never mind. Sorry. The Maya case was nuts. Sarah has her boonies. Yep. How old are you? Don't you know better than to ask a woman's age? Hi. Baby Shark Patrol fan? Okay. No, obviously you don't, because you asked me, but no, I'm not telling you. Sorry. It's okay to have your opinion, but like the ones who act foolish just seem unhinged. Exactly. Thank you. I tried 9 2 days ago. Okay. Hi. Oh my god, what is with all Oh, you turned 9. I thought it said tried. I'm sorry. Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. I have allergies. Mary Jane. Where am I from? America. I don't think they should be on YouTube either, except for, well, some for specific reasons, but not everyone. She's crying because she's so happy to be here with us. Of course, yes. Thank you for correcting me, Carol. With their parents, but not alone. Yes, Mary Jane, I agree with you. Because Terry and I have talked about doing a live with her daughter because she wants to help other children who are going through cancer like she did. But she and I both would be there with her. That's valid. Thank you, Mary Jane. So, educate you guys? Okay, what do you guys want to know? Just ask. I mean, Carol, you pretty much know everything already. So, yes, so for those that don't know, today is World Spina Bifida Day, which is the disability that I have. And I started my channel a year ago today for that reason. The youngins might learn something. Yes, very true. They probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh no, I forgot my drink. No. I don't, but I like to learn stuff. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. Well, I'm probably not at a good angle. Hold on, let me see. If you can't tell, I am in a wheelchair. I have a disability called spina bifida that I was born with. And today is World Spina Bifida Day, so I like to come on and educate people if they want to know anything about it. Do you know if Jamie got your letter? Mary Jane, I do not. Carol will tell you, I was trying to make excuses because I'm me. But, I was saying, maybe the hurricane held it up, and she's like, there were no hurricanes between Boston and California, Chrissy. I'm like, fine. But I'm holding out hope because my father and I live in the same state, and for my birthday he sent me a card, and it took a week to get here. So hopefully it just got delayed for some reason. He will see it eventually. I hope so. I mean, I don't know if he'll respond or I'll be wondering for the rest of my life. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know. Your phone's catching too much light. You're trying to look like an agent. Alright, I'll put it back. Hold on. I was trying to show that I was in a wheelchair, but it didn't work. Wait, nope. It's going away. Nope. Hold on. I'm trying. Do you guys want me to shut that light off? forgot my drink too, so I would really like to go grab it, but I feel weird leaving you guys alone. Don't boomer it. Go get your drink. Okay, thank you. I'll be right back, and I'll see if I can shut this light off and see if you can still see. Then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Then you'll be able to see that I am in a wheelchair. See, I'm speeding away. Not really. Oh no, I'm stuck. That's not good. Ooh, that got way darker. Is that better or worse? I still look like I got something glowing on me. Jeez. I'm really not trying to look like an angel, people. I'm too young to die. No, I'm just kidding. Now you're a dark angel. I don't know. It's a little better. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying. Is this okay? I look great as always. Thank you very much, Mary Jane. That's very sweet. I'm not good at taking compliments. It's good. Okay. Good, good, good. So, any questions? Today is the day that I'm more likely to answer questions for educational purposes. I'm not good with compliments either. I feel guilty giving them. Well, like with you or one of my other friends or something, I may be better taking them, but like people I don't know or specifically men, I'm really not good at taking a compliment. How do you say hydrocephalus? Hydrocephalus. I'm saying it right, Carol? There's a reason. We'll catch you up, Mary Jane. You hate... Yes, see? Thank you, Carol. Okay, so, Mary Jane, to catch you up, because I don't know if you two are the only ones in here or not. I think you guys are. But, anyway. So, this guy, Matt, in my life, I've known him for over a decade now, and he was also born with hydrocephalus, but he says it completely different, and I keep teasing him about saying it and trying to get him to say it right, but he thinks he's right and I think I'm right. So you're still here. Hi, Andrew. Thank you. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm usually not, like, don't pick on people to be, like, mean. I'm not, like, a bully or anything, but I'll tease them if I know something and, you know, like an illness that I have. Because, I mean, perfect example in it being today. Most people don't say spina bifida right either. Like, even doctors to this day, I have to tell them that's not how you say it. And yeah, I know I could let it go and not say anything, but I feel like those people specifically should know how to say it. Like, it's one thing if, like, I become friends with somebody or whatever and they don't know how to say it. Like, I'll tell them, but I'll understand more so why they don't know how to say it rather than, like, somebody in the medical field that really should know. It just bugs me. But maybe I get annoyed too easily. I don't know. How does he say it? I wish he was here to say it. He's at work right now. I actually asked him to come on with me today because I wanted him to say it. Sorry, it keeps looking like I have lipstick on my tooth. Okay, I don't, but it looked like it from over here, so I don't know what the heck is wrong with this stupid camera. Anyway, he says hydrocephalus or something like that. Yeah, I think that's basically what he says. Hydrocephalus. Or hydrocephalus, something like that. Wait, what did Andrew say? Lana probably won't take it the wrong way because there are too many weirdos out there these days. Yeah. I used to work for a medical answering service, so I got used to a lot of spellings and pronunciations, but I'm by no means an expert. Sounds fancier his way, but it's still wrong. So he didn't take phonics in school. I hope he's seeing all of this. This is so funny. And I don't mean it in a mean way towards him at all. I really, really don't. And he knows that I joke with him and everything. Like, you guys know me well enough now to know that I just like to joke around with people and have fun. Like, because, like, when it comes down to it, hydrocephalus is a very serious thing. But I like to try to make light of situations to get through them. So I just want to make it clear that I am not doing that to be like a bully or mean to him. I would never ever do that to somebody. It's just like a inside joke for him and I that we both say it differently and think that we're both right. I miss Cece going live on YouTube. She'd make fun of all the weirdos, but they demonetized her, which was unfair. That's where she went? I was wondering where the heck she went. Why did they demonetize her? Please tell her I said hi. Whoa, wait. Hi, Matt. We're not really picking on you. Is he here? Or are you just saying hi in case he's watching? I gave him the link to my channel, but I was like, it's been so long, just in case he's watching later. Okay. I gave him the link to my channel, but it's been so long since I signed up for YouTube that, like, I signed up on it, like, way before I even made my channel or anything. So I couldn't remember, like, you can sign in through your Google account, right? Is Matt British? No, he's not British. He's from where I'm from. He's just younger than me, little bastard. No, I'm just kidding. Stacey goes live on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, Andrew. I've thought about getting it again, but I originally had it on a phone that I no longer have, but I deleted it off my phone because literally I would get a notification, like the sound, not just like it coming across my screen, but like the sound would go off literally like every 2 seconds, and it was the most annoying thing. I could not for the life of me figure out how to turn it off, and I was going crazy. I was like, I'm either gonna throw my phone down the toilet or TikTok has gotta go, because oh my god, it was really annoying. It would wake me up in the middle of the night. You hate notification sounds? Me too. I don't know why I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. I would click where it said turn off notifications and it still wouldn't turn off. So I was just like, screw it, I'm getting rid of it. I don't like TikTok. The only way I'd get it back is if Cece went there. Yeah, I agree. I got a new phone because my phone broke and now I have the settings all weird. Oh, I hate that. Never had TikTok. I'm old. It can't get off my Carol. I'm old too. And I just couldn't handle all the nonsense. I was like, stop bugging me. Ugh. Especially in the middle of the night, that noise going off. I'm not old. Okay. I think I just feel older than what I am. Oh, here we go again. I got the light coming at me again, don't I? What the heck happened? We're old ladies. Oh, and speaking of Matt, too, I actually had this conversation with him yesterday? I can't remember what day it was. I don't know. Recently, anyways. Because the doctors had gotten, like, updated research and stuff like that, so they're now saying that the average age of somebody with my health problems makes it to the age of like 54 on average, obviously. So I'm like, I'm just trying to live what I have left and have fun and enjoy myself, and but like my doctors have also told me that I should really start thinking about writing a will and stuff like that. And poor Matt was like, can we talk about something else now? I felt so bad. Because I'm just going on and on and on about how they're telling me this stuff and talking about making a will, and you're all youngins. I'm 53. Don't listen to those lifespan doomsayers. I know it. I really shouldn't, because hi Leo again. Honestly done with this life. I'm so tired, just trying to hang on for my parents. No, don't say that, Mary Jane. You have to hang on for us too. Gosh darn it. Anyway, what I was gonna say, so they told me that, like, they were doing surveys and all that stuff, and they do, like, research, whatever. And that was the average age for everybody that had what I had. And, like, not just spina bifida, but the actual, like, level of it that I have and the other things that come with it and whatnot. But I talked to my neurologist about it, and my neurologist, who has known me for, I think, like 20 years now. Could be more than that, I'm not sure. But it's been a very long time. And he's also only a couple of years older than me. But he told me, he was like, just knowing you and your stubbornness and your sense of humor and everything, he's like, I have no doubt that you'll make it to like 90. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that long. So, I don't know. "13 years past that grim... 13 years? Wow, that's impressive." She had the most positive, cheery outlook of anyone I've ever known or even heard of. That's awesome. Oh my God, Mary Jane, that's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Oh, Carol, now that you said that, that just reminded me what I was gonna say. Sorry. So for anybody that doesn't know, I have been told basically throughout my life I wasn't gonna make it to this point. I wasn't gonna make it to that point. I wasn't gonna do this, wasn't gonna do that. Like, when I was first born, they didn't think I was gonna live. And then when I lived, they didn't think that I was gonna walk. And I did that and stuff like that. So, as much as, like, I tell you guys all the time, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging by saying, like, positive things about fighting or anything like that, because I just feel weird saying that about myself. But, like, just the fact that I have made it this far and had about 70 surgeries at this point. I don't know the exact number because I lost count. Because there's just too many. But somewhere around 70 surgeries at this point and stuff. So I'm trying to be really positive and say, like, I'm not gonna go when they think I'm gonna go, and that I'm gonna make it further like I always have. But then I don't want to sound arrogant either. So, I don't know. Like, is that just being positive, or is that arrogant to talk like that? I know I shouldn't be asking how I should talk about myself, but I'm me and I'm paranoid. Positive. Okay. Oh, and I got a new cup. Not a Stanley, thank you very much, but a new cup. Positive. Yay! Pretty. Yeah, it is pretty, and it's big. I need to drink a lot, so. Stable handle. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's not like detached like the other one was. That was so annoying. I literally drank out of it one day and it just fell. And I had the handle in my hand and the cup fell on me. I'm like, really? Anyway. Attitude is everything in dealing with serious illness. Thank you, Andrew. What was the other thing that I was going to say, too? Oh, I've been having issues as well, just, well, health issues like I always have. I mean, you guys know I'm in and out of the hospital constantly and stuff like that, but, then on top of that, my wheelchair that I've only had for a little over a year is not working right. One of the small wheels in the front gets stuck to the side and just does not move. And so I have to like forcefully push myself instead of just like going along like normally and stuff. And then a few days ago, I was transferring and the arm handle on the left side fell right off of my chair, and only like a tiny little like pointy piece of it stayed on the chair, and that stabbed me in the hand, and I bled for like almost an hour. So that stuff is fun too. Like, you know, you really should get that fixed. It'll be cheaper than even one hospital visit. I know. Okay, so Carol, just to give you the update. So, anybody who doesn't know, I have a team from the state and just like caseworkers and stuff like that help me with this stuff. So I told them about it, and then a person from the state was insistent that I have to get a note from my doctor saying that I require a wheelchair. And I'm like, I'm in this specific program because I am disabled and need the help because I am disabled. And I need a note from my doctor saying I require a wheelchair? But I'm not, I called my doctor and I just haven't gotten the note in the mail as of yet. But anyway, I'm like, huh? Government red tape. Oh. I hate bureaucracy. Me too. Oh my god. It's just so strange to me that, like, I'm 41 years old and I already told somebody it was none of their business how old I am, and I just said my age. That's great. Anyway, whatever, I don't care. But I'm like, and they all of a sudden need a note from my doctor that I have a disability that requires a wheelchair? What? I don't know. I just thought it was very strange. But what do I know? Okay, I know I've been rambling forever and ever. What else is new? But seriously, does anybody have any questions? I don't know what else to talk about. They're supposed to be helping people, but they throw an obstacle course in front of the help. It's like hazing. Yep, truth. I haven't been rambling? Okay. I really have, but thank you, Carol. Feels to me, but not to you guys. That's good. I'm glad. Have I looked into getting a therapy dog? Andrew, very interesting that you should ask me that. Because I signed up for notification, well, for emails from the shelter that's closest to me, or according to them, they're closest to me. I don't know, because it's in a different state than I'm in, but it's only like 45 minutes from me, supposedly. I got an email last night that there was a Yorkie available, and it's a puppy that needs to be rehomed. But it's like, and it's a really good price for a Yorkie, don't get me wrong. Like, it was $600, so basically, I don't know if I can do it right now. But because there are certain things going on that I can't really get into online. I could only get into it privately if I were to email one of you guys or whatever. But certain things are going on where I've been ending up in the negative every month and not really knowing how or why. But I'm leaning towards maybe Carol and I figuring it out today. I don't know for sure. And like I said, that's why I'm not going to talk about it online. I'm not going to go into detail or anything like that. I'm just saying I might have figured it out. But I really want this dog. She's so cute. Ugh, and I didn't put, Everybody kept telling me to put my Cash App in the description for my videos and stuff, and I did it last time, and I forgot to do it again this time. Not that anybody, I'm not saying anybody has to give me anything or anything like that. I'm really not. I'm just saying I forgot to do it. Because I'm me and I forget everything. But anyway. I've been watching Sitting with Dogs. Apparently, shepherds are hardest to adopt out. Interesting. Huh. We've got our CSI gear out and are investigating how to investigate it. Yeah. What dog breed is best to protect you and that you can take care of? So I want a small dog just because it would be much easier for me to take care of. My favorite breeds. I cannot talk today. This has been going on all freaking day and I'm getting really irritated with myself. Anyway, my favorite breeds are Yorkies and Shih Tzus. And I've had Shih Tzus in my life pretty much my entire life. Well, since the age of like 10. So pretty much my whole life. And they're really smart. I think Yorkies are too, but I don't know as much about Yorkies just because my family has had Shih Tzus basically my whole life. But big barkers. Yeah, I have heard that Yorkies can bark a lot, and some Shih Tzus do, and others can be quiet as anything. Like, it all depends on the dog, really, and training as well. But, you're thinking about getting a Maltese? That's one of the ones that I put on my list as well. Because, like I mentioned before, the at least most local to me shelter, they ask you for like the breeds that you're interested in and stuff like that. So I basically put down a ton of small dogs. But I said like mainly Yorkies and Shih Tzus are what I really like. And then I do like Maltese, and I do like Pomeranian, and there's a couple others, and I hope to God that my dear friend Paul is not listening right now, but I really don't like Chihuahuas. And I hate saying that because I don't want to make him upset. I loved his dog that recently passed away. That was a Chihuahua, but that was very rare for me to like a Chihuahua. Just because I myself have not had good experiences with them. I don't know if it would be that way with all of them, obviously. I've never met all of the dogs in the world. But just the ones that I've been around can be really mean. And I just don't think that I would be able to handle that very well. I'm not a very good disciplined person. Not that anybody will find that hard to believe, but I'm just saying. His 2 new puppies are adorable. Oh my God, I love his new dogs. They're so cute. Yeah, they are Yorkies. I meant Roscoe that passed away. He was really cute, don't get me wrong. I thought he was adorable, and he seemed like a really sweet dog. Just the ones that I have met in real life I just haven't liked them. I hate to sound mean, I really, really do, but he was cool. Yeah, he was. Our friend has a palm. She's sweet, but needy as heck. Yeah. Um. My mom watches my sister's dogs a lot, and my sister has 2 Shih Tzus, and she says that she doesn't know how I'm gonna take care of a Shih Tzu because those 2 are needy as well sometimes. But ones that we've had in our family prior to that have been like little angels. So, I don't know. Like I said, I really think it depends on the dog. Ah, yeah, you're a cat lady. I remember telling you guys the last time that my sister and mother thought that it would be better for me to get a cat. And I just thought that was so funny because I'm like, I don't really understand why you think it would be that much easier to get a cat. Because it's not like you don't have to do anything for a cat. So, I don't know. Other chihuahuas seem more nervous and jumpy. Yeah. Get a Manx. They're love bugs and they don't have tails. Huh. Carol, I got a few, or even Mary Jane maybe. I don't know. There's a few cats that I have found that I thought were absolutely adorable. But they have like a different face compared to most cats. And for the life of me, I cannot find the breed anywhere. I thought at first they were Persian cats, but everybody told me no, they're not Persian cats. So I don't know, but they have like a wider face and like bigger eyes. But they're like longer hair, not like long hair like a dog would be with long hair, or not even like a Persian cat, but they have longer hair than most cats. And I found one that was beautiful. It was light gray with some white, and it had huge, beautiful blue eyes. And it was so cute. But I can't even figure out the breed. Persian? That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a Persian too, and they were all like, no, it's not. Then what is it then? Cats are easier in terms of the bathroom. You don't have to take them out every day. Andrew, yes, that is the one thing I did agree with. A lot of those are ridiculously expensive. Yeah, figures as much. Norwegian forest kitty. Is the face flat? Yeah, the face is flatter. It's kind of funny because I had shown my mother a picture of one, and she's like, "What is with you and animals with flat faces?" Because I like Shih Tzus too, and they're flat faced. So it's just funny. You gotta adopt. That was my confusion with the dog that I found last night. It's at a shelter, but they were gonna charge $600 for it, and then it said that it needed to be spayed within 30 days of adoption. So I was very confused, because aren't you supposed to adopt for like free almost? I mean, I've never adopted a pet before, so I don't know. But I always thought that those were like cheaper. Maybe it was a pug in a furry coat. The shelters want a fee. Yeah, they want $600. That's why I didn't like immediately try to find a ride to go get the dog. Otherwise, because if it was cheap, I would have been like, see ya, I'm going to get it. I found my baby on the street, so he was free. Oh, $600. Yes, $600. That's why I'm so irritated. I know that's much cheaper than what you would buy it for, but that's what the shelter want. Well, they wanted $595. And then they said it also needed to be spayed within 30 days of adoption. So 600 plus however many thousands of dollars that would be. So I'm not crazy then? Like, I thought that was very strange. So weird. Thank you. I thought it was me. I'm like it. I know I don't get out much, but I've never heard of that. That much money and they don't even spay them for you. Exactly. I don't understand. I was like, what? From a breeder, the critter isn't going to have been traumatized by a family that couldn't take care of it. That's true. I just have never heard of it being like hundreds of dollars and then demanding it get spayed within $30, which is another hundreds and hundreds of dollars. When it, I mean, like, if it was from a breeder, yeah, I would expect that. But this is a shelter. That's why I was so confused. You would think the loan sharks took over pet adoptions with that price tag. Exactly. It's very strange to me. Getting an animal from a shelter, you never know what they've been through. I know. It does scare me a little bit. But everybody nowadays, adopt, don't shop. So, Carol, my baby wasn't traumatized. He was just a kitten. I scooped him up and he had to have flea and worm treatment. Oh. So, my sister's dogs, like I said, she has 2 Shih Tzus. She got hers from a breeder, and then the 2 that she had prior, she also had from a different breeder, or 2 different ones, I should say. because my dad gave her one of the dogs and me and my mom gave her another one. And the second one, the two that she first had have both passed on, unfortunately. But the second one that my mom and I had given her, we found in Georgia, because that's where a lot of my mom's family lives. And but now my aunt, who used to do the adopting, she has Frenchies now. So, because I was trying to like look into that too, see if I could still adopt one or buy one from a breeder, if I could find one. But she's not, I guess the person isn't even breeding anymore either, so I don't really know what to do. Then again, my kitty scratched and bit me. Maybe it's not right for you, Chrissy. You think if I have autoimmune issues, dogs would be safer? None of my health problems are considered autoimmune, but I just would be more comfortable with a dog than a cat. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody. I really, really don't. I just love dogs. Carol. Mary Jane, that's actually not true. With dogs that are trained, they do still sometimes scratch or bite. Unfortunately, my dad had a dog a while back that he had to have put down because it had bit multiple people. It bit his neighbors, and then it bit my youngest sister, who is like 10 years younger than me. Bit her in the face, and then it bit my dad in the face to the point where he could have lost his eye. And it was their dog and lived with them, and my dad always tells me the story because it's just so crazy. He had to go to the hospital, and somebody had come up to him because he was bit in the eye and had like all these cuts and everything. And some guy went right up to my dad and was like, "Oh my God, if you look like this, what's the other guy look like?" And my dad looks at the guy and goes, "He's dead." And I was like, he didn't let the guy know that it was a dog. So it was funny. But anyway. Cats won't rip your face off. I hope not. Poor doggos. I know. My dad still, even after that, didn't want to have him put down, but they made him. but now he has a new dog. It's the same breed, but it's a female. And I think she's adorable. I love her. But even my mother was like, that dog has way too much energy. Oh my God. But my dad loves her, so I'm happy. I bet that guy shut up quick. Yeah, he did, Andrew. What kind of dog? It was a beagle. Which also surprised a lot of people. You thought Pitby? Yeah. Beagles are usually pretty chill. Yeah, they're usually not that bad. That's why it was so surprising to everybody. Um, but I don't know. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Mary Jane, you said you thought it was a pity. I originally wanted to get a pit bull for myself. My mom absolutely lost it on me and was like, what, are you kidding me? Do you want it to kill you? I'm like, oh my God. It's not gonna kill me. But my apartment that I live in as well, we're not technically supposed to have animals, but if you do get like a service dog or a therapy pet or whatever, it has to be 20 pounds or under. So definitely not getting a pity in this apartment. I have too many people in and out. I know. And I also wouldn't want a pit bull to live in such a small apartment either. It's too big for that. I just like pit bulls. I know I can't have one here, but I like them. I had Cocker Spaniels growing up and never had any problems with them. I got bit by a Cocker Spaniel when I was working. One of our customers brought in their dog and it bit me in the back of the leg. You want to be like crazy prepper neighbor? Okay. I'd love to have you as my neighbor if you are talking to me. My brother's dog was a pity. She went from really well adjusted to suddenly violent. Bit me, Hubs, and our nephew. Oh no. I don't live that close to Canton, Carol. I'm like a half an hour away. You're not afraid of Canton? Good. Don't be afraid of Canton. Yeah. too close. I don't really go there, so. I used to, though. My, growing up, I don't know if I ever told you this, Carol. I probably did and just forget about it, but whatever. Growing up, they didn't have adapted sports and stuff like that at my school or ones surrounding it or anything, so, but they had a hospital school, they call it, in Canton. I believe it's still there to this day, I don't know. But I used to go there on the weekends and in summer and play wheelchair basketball and do swimming and horseback riding. No solo cups in sight. You mean this? I'm just kidding. You do. Afternoon delight. Back then, they weren't going to gather evidence to frame people. Oh, yeah. Probably not back then. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. I don't know. They might have. Unfortunately, my state seems to be pretty corrupt. I just don't know where else to go. Teaching hospitals are always the ones on TV. The hospital I go to is a teaching hospital. I'll never forget it because my last brain surgery that I had about 10 years ago, 9 or 10 years ago, I don't know. Anyway, after I had an iPad thrown at my head and had to have my shunt replaced, they were preparing me for surgery, and they had a resident come and talk to me, and he kept asking me what side of my head my shunt was on. And I'm like, it's the left side. And he got the side right, thank God, but he shaved half of my head instead of just doing like a couple of inches that he was supposed to do. And my brain surgeon, who was obviously his teacher or professor, or whatever you want to call him, was apologizing to me for weeks. I'm like, well, at least it was my hair and it will grow back. I'm just glad that he did not cut me open on the wrong side. Or a really long incision. I almost said injection. Don't mind me. But yeah. Grey's Anatomy level. No, Grey's Anatomy level. Oh my god, don't even get me started with Grey's Anatomy. It's a good show, don't get me wrong, it's a good show. But specifically with, people would sue. Wouldn't surprise me. I didn't sue, but I'm me. um, no, it's terrible. It is terrible. I understand that, like, people are really young when they're going to medical school and stuff like that, but you would think that they would be really careful in medical school, and unfortunately, sometimes they're not. Can you guys hear all the noise? I get teaching hospitals are needed, but they should be supervised. Absolutely, 100% agree. Sounds like traffic noise or a fan. Oh, yeah, that's my air filter. It's right behind me, so that's why you hear that. I'm sorry. There's people running upstairs, and it sounds like they're gonna come through my wall in a second. That's what I was asking if you were hearing. But I'm sorry you're hearing the filter. My aide told me today that I need to ask maintenance to have the air filter turned off for the winter. But Carol, you knew exactly what I was talking about. It totes ASMR and I didn't notice it. No. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I try to explain because the maintenance guy came to do, like, they do yearly inspections and stuff, and he was changing the filters and everything, and I asked him about it because she had said something before that it gets cold and that it's loud and whatever. So I asked about it, and he did say that it's best to keep it on 24/7. So I do. I hate the winter. Hard to air out. Yeah. Grew up with a traffic white noise, so it's comforting. Oh, good. Okay. I keep seeing this light behind me. Is that bugging you guys? Should I shut off the light or... Not bugging me. Okay. I could be sensitive to light, so that's why I'm asking if it's bugging anybody. I think it might be sunlight coming from the window. Please don't turn off this. No, it's actually, I have my shades down, so it's actually a light on the ceiling in my kitchen. Oh, so while I'm here, you guys, and like, since it's basically you guys, the main people that are always here for me and stuff, I want your input on what I talk about going forward. Because, as you guys know, I have been wanting to talk about the Diddy case and stuff like that, and I still really want to, but now he's trying to get a gag order so that nobody can talk about him or what's going on with him or whatever. But the media has come out, and I believe the feds have even said that he can't stop people from talking about it. But like, if I start to cover that more, would you guys watch, or is that not something you want to hear about? I hope he doesn't get a single thing he wants. Andrew, me too. He isn't going to get a gag order. I hope not, Carol. I really, really do. You'd watch. Yay! That makes me happy. If that's what I want to talk about, go for it. I do want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it all by myself and have nobody here. Right back, checking a project really quickly. Okie dokie. We'll be here. I will, at least. Thank you, Mary Jane. I appreciate you. They are saying that he's gonna go to trial in May, I believe it was. But I know federal court there's no cameras or anything like that. So I'm trying to like figure that out, what I would do. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm totally down for suggestions. Suggestions for what? Well, for how you guys think I should cover the Diddy case, given that when it goes to trial, it's not going to be on camera. So if I should just do like lives with updates that I've heard or something like that. Or any other suggestions about what you want me to talk about on here. Because I would like to. I am like, there's more that I want to do, but I don't just want to talk about me all the time. I'm getting a little blah about that. Except there is, Matt and I have talked about me bringing him on my channel so that he can, so he and I were a couple. And I thought it would be good to get like his perspective on what it's like to be with a disabled person and stuff like that, just to educate people and for lack of a nicer way to put it, make people see that we're humans too, and there's nothing wrong with dating a disabled person, because like I've had people flat out turn me down and say they would never even consider dating a disabled person and stuff like that. So Matt was willing to come on and talk about what it was like, and just like what he's learned from me and stuff like that. And I didn't know, like, to me, I think it would be good information. If you guys think it's a bad idea, you can tell me that, but you could use that song Diddy by Paperboy. I used to love that song, but now it's like ruined for me because of him. I hate that man so much, you have no idea. Ugh, can't stand him. I mean, it should go according to your schedule. I know, I'm mad that there won't be any cameras for Diddy's trial as well, but here we don't have cameras for federal cases. You hated him since the 90s. I respect people have boundaries and limits. I knew someone who wouldn't date a wheelchair user. That's fine. I think it's just their loss. You're awesome, and we all can end up in a wheelchair. Thank you, Mary Jane. That's true. I never liked Diddy either, to be honest with you. I always just thought that he was really arrogant, and I can't stand when people are like that all the time. Like, it's one thing to like be confident and stuff like that, but being arrogant and thinking you're just absolutely better than everybody on planet Earth, like, I can't stand people like him. Drives me crazy. You really like the Sting cover. Yeah, I really liked it too until I realized how short of a time it took him to come out with that song after his supposed best friend was murdered. He was cashing out. Yep, you're right. And it makes me really, really mad too. Like, since I don't know what I can't remember the obviously you guys know my memory issues. I can't remember whether it came out when Cassie's lawsuit came out or after he was arrested. But I know a lot of things have come up about him being involved in Biggie's murder and also being involved in Tupac's murder. And it also came out that he didn't barely give any money to Biggie's mom or his kids or anything after he had died. He basically took all the money. And that pissed me right off. Like, ugh. He took Tupac. He certainly did. And I think he took Biggie too. I mean, I understand that the man is a producer and a songwriter. Don't get me wrong. Like, as much as it makes me mad to have to say something positive about him. I know that he does write music and stuff, but he even has like spoken out and said that it didn't even like take a day for him to write that song. That's not a normal reaction to somebody who lost their best friend, in my opinion. And my best friend did die in 2016. I lost one of my best friends that I knew since the age of 5. So I don't believe him at all. Thank you, Mary Jane. I got R-word allegations true about Tupac because I love Tupac. I don't. He was charged for that, but a lot of people think that it was false allegations, and just knowing what I do know about Tupac, I never met the man, don't get me wrong. But just knowing what I do know about him and the lyrics to his songs and everything like that, the way he defended women and everything, I don't believe it. If I'm 100% honest with you guys, I don't believe he did it. He was a poet and philosopher, and I loved him. Exactly, yes. Mary Jane, I feel the exact same way. Like, if you look back and, like, see in interviews and stuff like that, he was pretty hardcore. The type of person that would speak whatever he wanted to speak. And the fact that he spoke out for women, and like even the song Keep Your Head Up was written for women and stuff like that. And his song, my favorite song by him, was called Baby Don't Cry, which is another song for women. Um, I just don't see him doing all of that and then committing that type of crime. It just doesn't make sense. They sacrifice a lot of the ones that shine the brightest. Yep. And supposedly, I have not looked into this as of yet, but that's why I was asking you guys if you would be interested if I were to start covering the case. Because supposedly some of the videos came out today. I'm not gonna put those up because that's disgusting, but if it's found to be the real thing, and because supposedly they release some of the tapes or whatever, and supposedly there are other celebrities in the tapes and stuff. So I'm just curious about who it would be. I have a feeling about certain people, but I can't say that as fact. Oh my God, who? Honeypotting is super widespread. I don't know what that is. Ew. It is ew. That's why I'm like... And then, I don't know if you guys heard about the other lawsuit that came... I mean, there were 7 lawsuits that came out this week, I believe. But one of them was a 13-year-old at the time. Not now, but it's just sick. When you blackmail using photos and videos of receipts or drug and stage stuff at a party. Oh! I did not know that was a name for that. Okay. Yeah, that they're saying that that's what he did basically is filmed everybody that came to his parties and stuff, and then he would like basically blackmail them and say, I have video of you doing such and such or whatever to get what he wanted. And it just, that's disgusting, I'm sorry. They use minors. Yep. Island was the same. Also playground. Yep. Yes, Mary Jane, one of the things that had come out was he had underground tunnels, and so did the Playboy Mansion. But he had underground tunnels that went to the Playboy Mansion's tunnels. So they could do what they wanted underground. Disney had them too. I didn't know that part. That's gross. I mean, it's all gross, don't get me wrong, but ugh. So entirely creepy. It is creepy. It's gross. It tried to censor Andrew for saying it's creepy. Oh my god. You'd never go to Disney. I've only been to Disney a few times, and we're getting canceled. Oh god. I have only ever been to Disney a couple of different times, and it was when I was with my ex-fiance because we were living in Orlando. I guess classical references are a no-no. Oh boy. It was upset. Of course, it's upset that I mentioned him. Stupid. I'll just call him the diddler from now on. Not you, Chrissy Ann. Oh. Well, that's silly. Ah. The sharp little piece left over from my armrest just stabbed me in the elbow. Oh, so before I forget to, I'm gonna write down stuff to talk about going forward. So you guys did agree that I could talk about the diddler. I need to get going. I've got to find something to eat for supper. Yeah, I haven't eaten today. That's probably a good idea for me to do that at some point. Anyway, thank you, Carol. I appreciate your help, though. Oh, wait, Carol, before you go, is everybody, so everybody's cool with me having my special guests interviewed? To learn some stuff. And get them to say hydrocephalus. It's my channel. I know it's my channel. I want him to feel welcome if he comes on, so. That would be cool. Yay! I'm glad you guys are down for it. Thank you very much. Set it up at least a week in advance on a weekend if you can. That way you'll have more people to hear. My phone died. Oh, don't worry about it, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, we were just discussing, like, I'm trying to write down stuff to talk about in the future, and I was just asking if everybody is cool with me having Matt on and everything, and I mean, I kind of want to do it anyways, but so far everybody agrees with it. I just think it would be cool to get his perspective. And he's fun, so you guys will like him. I missed your sentence. I can't remember it now. Oh, whose perspective? Matt. He's somebody who's been very important to me and kind of brought me back to life in a way after my abuse. So, and I know the abuse isn't part of my disability or anything like that. I do recognize that, but I do still think that it would be educational to get his point of view for other people. Math fancy pants. You want to meet him? Okay, good. Good. I don't know. I'll try to see if he can do a weekend, but he usually works all weekend long, so. I mean, the man is always at work. That's why he's not here today. He wanted to, but he had to work. So. I just fallen. Yes. He sounds great. Yeah. Okay, so the diddler. Maddie. I call him Maddie. I don't know what he will want you guys to call him. You just realized to like the stream. Oh, thank you. I know, it makes me sad, like, that this is a year today since I started my channel, and I still am very, very, very low subscribers, but I recognize the fact that it's because that I can't come on constantly because of my health, and I'm not feeling up to it a lot, but I'm really, really trying to stay as healthy as I can. Trying to be positive about it, trying to think positive and think that I can push through and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to come on more. I think it's quality over quantity, but algorithm disagrees. Yep, the algorithm definitely disagrees. That's okay though. I don't want to sound like a brat or like I'm like whining that I don't have more subscribers. Like, I appreciate every single one of you. I really, really, truly do. I'm more aggravated with myself that I haven't been able to work harder to get to where I want to get to. Mr. Beast looks so unhappy, like, at that level. Yeah, I don't want to get to that level. I would like to be able to get to the level where, oh, Maddie just texted me, he never got notified. Hold on, let me see if I can send him the link. Am I back? I'm back. 100K, 10K. No. What I was gonna say, I would like to be able to get to the level that won't get me in trouble with disability, but will help me out so that I'm not ending up in the negative every single month. So maybe only 10K. I have no idea. I don't even know how much it would take. I just want yeah, because I think I've told you guys before as well, like, yes, I am on disability and I get food stamps as well to help me out, but I get like $25 a month for food stamps. I know I'm only one person, but $25 for an entire month of food doesn't work very well. That's not a... Maddie, you're here. Yay. Hi, Maddie. I'm sorry you didn't get notified. Like you eat Robin all month. Yeah. Maddie, we're talking about the fact that I only get like $25 in food stamps. Maddie Fancy Pants. I told them that I'm gonna have you on, Matt, to talk about what your experience was dating a disabled person and stuff. And also to get you to say hydrocephalus the wrong way. But they said that I pronounced it the way you pronounced it so that they would know. And they said that you were fancy. So they're calling you Fancy Pants. The fancy way, yes. Oh, also too, Matt, I'm making a list of things people are requesting that I talk about in the future. So if you have anything you think I should talk about, you know me better than anybody pretty much, so shoot over any suggestions if you want. He probably got busy with a customer or something. So is Diddy and Matt the only things that I have in the future? Oh, he's at work. Yeah, he is at work. That's why he didn't come on camera with me, because he's working. Because I was gonna have him come on just because today is Spina Bifida Day, but the schedule didn't work out because the man is always working. Lots of things I can talk about, like name some, because I'm blank. I don't know. I'm back. Okay, hi. Should I say happy Spina Bifida Day? Thank you. I don't know. You can talk about court cases or Florida man stuff. I don't know if I want to talk about Florida man. Hmm. When you mean Florida man, are you talking about my ex? What is this? LOL, no. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. Florida is so nuts. Yep. Thank God I don't live there anymore. I love it, but it's nuts. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I can't say that I hate the whole place, obviously. I have family that lives there still, and my cousin who actually saved me from the psycho. Look at me smiling, love it. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So I do have family that still lives in Florida and stuff, so I'm not gonna say that I hate the whole place, but not. Actually, he doesn't even live there anymore, so. I love people in Florida too. Good. It is very chaotic. Mm-hmm. Especially Disney. The rotten apple. Uh-huh. Ew. And speaking of Disney, like back to court cases and stuff, I didn't realize that Jennifer Soto was working at Disney. I knew Stephen Stearns was, which is bad enough, but she was too. I'm like, oh. Who's Jennifer? Jennifer Soto, the mother of Madeline Soto, who was murdered by her mother's boyfriend. Don't know that case. It's very, very sad. If you don't like cases with kids, I think Andrew was the person that said it earlier, but if you don't like cases with kids, that one will destroy you. It's awful. She lost her life like 2 or 3 days after her 13th birthday. I still played with my toys at 13. Yep. It's awful. Matt, if you're still here, if you have any suggestions for me to talk about. I would say you probably know me better than anybody. Oh, Mary Jane, I also told, I can speak, I swear, told Matt that everybody's been asking whoever I have on that they want tea about me. What kind of tea? I don't know. People just wanted to know tea about me, and they asked Harry, she didn't budge. I don't know. I think like they want to know like funny stories and stuff like that. But you mean the trolls? No. Like Carol wanted to know some tea on me and stuff like that. I think they're just looking for like funny stories or something that people may not know about me, stuff like that. Carol is very funny. She totally should be a stand-up comedian. That would be amazing. I wish I could be a stand-up comedian. Wheelchair joke. I was waiting to see if you caught on. I would do great. I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't call myself funny either, so stand-up comedian just doesn't work with me, I don't think. That would win you the crowd? I don't know, maybe. Sit down delusion. I've actually been watching a stand-up comedian the last like month or so. Um, not surprisingly at all, I found him because he did a routine about Diddy's arrest. And it was the funniest stand-up I think I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God, it was so funny. And he just laid in on him, and it was so much fun. But his name is Josh Johnson, if you want to check him out. He's hilarious. Check him out. Cool. Yeah, he's very funny. And he goes on and on about how Diddy is the devil, and like how Diddy had dressed up as the Joker a couple of Halloweens ago. I had completely forgot about that up until I saw this comedy routine, so it's just really, really funny. But there's a guy who has CP that's funny. I like dry bar comedians, they don't cuss. He doesn't cuss often. Like, he might here and there, but it's not like a constant thing. But he was going on about Diddy and how Diddy dressed up as the Joker for Halloween a couple of years ago. And he was like, for Halloween, everybody dresses up. They get to be somebody that they're not and everything. And he's like, except him. And like, because he was like, he was an impeccable Joker. He was scaring everybody and all this stuff. It was so funny. I love deserved roasts. Yes, me too. Oh, here we go again. I swear one day I'm just gonna have a kid fall through my ceiling. Just. What, the lights? No, there are kids running around upstairs making a lot of noise. And like, it almost sounds like somebody's like 400 pounds gonna come through my ceiling. Like, it gets that loud, like they're stomping on my ceiling. That's why I'm afraid somebody's gonna pop through one day. Anyway. Oh, Maddie, you're bouncing back and forth. Thank you for even trying to be here, Matt. I really appreciate it. You made my day. Oh, the neighbors. Yep. I don't mind some noise from kids. Like, obviously they're kids, they're gonna make noise, but like, it literally sometimes is so loud, like the stomping. It doesn't sound like a child is doing it, but you can hear the kids like screaming and like the high pitched screams and stuff like that. And I'm just like, ugh. I have, because I have hydrocephalus, Maddie, I am actually very sensitive to certain noises and lights and stuff like that. Here I am, I'm losing my voice. Anyway, so just like the screeching and then stomping on my ceiling, sounding like you're gonna come through my ceiling, starts to get irritating. Can you use noise canceling headphones? I can. I have headphones, but I can still hear them sometimes. Even if I put, like, I'll listen to music and turn it all the way up, and I could still hear them sometimes. That's when I start to get really aggravated. You're sensitive to noise too? Ugh. It's annoying. I used to put 10-hour rain on my TV via YouTube and turned it up all the way to muffle the squeals of neighbors' kids. Oh my God. Mary Jane, you know that I say at least once every single live stream that you and I are like the same person. I've never done that with rain, but I do that with ocean, like waves and stuff, all the time. Like, that's how I go to sleep most of the time, is listening to ocean. Maybe I should just move to Canada and have my twin. Maddie, you want me to move to Canada? Do you have an Alexa? I can play them for you. It's cold in Canada. It's cold here too, actually. It was like 80 degrees 2 days ago, and then today it's freezing. I'm like, I don't understand. But anyway, Matt, I do have an Alexa. Yes. Moved to Georgia. I've wanted to move to Georgia for many, many years, but now I actually it's not that I can't. My ex is actually now living in Georgia, and I just will not have anything to do with that man ever. So yeah, no. Nope. Texas then. Well, maybe. I need to find somebody willing to move with me. I wish I could go. Yeah, I just can't afford to go anywhere by myself, so. It's so funny, my friend Paul, if you remember, he's been in here a few times. He lives in North Carolina, but he always was convinced that I lived down south. And then, like, finally it registered that I was saying I was in Massachusetts. And he would tell everybody, he was like, I specifically thought she was, like, in Alabama for the longest time. And he had no idea why, but that was in his head that I lived down south. And he goes, did you ever live down south? And I was like, no, but I have wanted to move to Georgia before. And he was like, well, maybe I was just manifesting it for you. It was really funny. I don't know why anybody would think that I lived in Alabama, but okay. I tried to manifest Hawaii by putting it as my location on Facebook. Mary Jane, seriously, you scare me sometimes. It's literally been my wish since I was a teenager to go to Hawaii before I die. I remember talking about it on somebody's show. I think it was either Rob or Ian, one of the two. And Rob told me, no, Kauai is better. And I'm like, I don't care what island. I just want to go there. To Hawaii. I don't care what Hawaiian island. I just want to go to one of them. I don't know how it's super rainy. Oh. I love the beach, so I need some sun. I looked it up. I wanted to live in the jungle. Oh! Got it. I keep stabbing myself with this stupid thing. Anyway. Are you getting tired? I'm not getting tired. I'm getting very lightheaded and like passing out vibes, probably because I have not eaten today. Because I'm me. Matt will tell you about that. He asks me almost every single day if I've eaten yet. I know it's not good. I'll have to DM you and tell you because I don't want certain people to hear. But not anybody that's here right now. I'm afraid of other people coming in and hearing. To get myself to... Yeah, before Carol left, she did. She was like, Chrissy, eat and drink something. I do need to. Fainting sucks. Fainting does suck. Especially when I fall out of my chair because of it and then I have to climb my way back in. That's not fun. Banked up enough to know sometimes it happens so fast. It does. It really does. I'm just sitting here and like sometimes like I'll randomly feel like I'm floating, so that's not a good sign. Once went through a yellow water slide and woke up on the floor. I had tucked out of the tub and hit my head on the toilet. Oh my gosh. That's awful. It felt like a water slide, but you fainted. Oh my god. That's scary. Sometimes I don't know, like, because I have seizures as well, like sometimes I'll wake up on the floor and I don't know whether I fainted or had a seizure. So. Yeah, it does suck. But anyway. Do we know if there's a show tonight yet? I don't even know what time it is. Not mine. If Rob and Ian are going on tonight. Or maybe I should say Rob or Ian. Stream, show, whatever you want to call it. Rob might have FNF. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if they had said anything yet. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. Thank you, Mary Jane, considering you're like literally the only one here. And Matt in the background, thank you. You haven't been at FNF in ages. I haven't been for a while either, and I feel really bad. It's like, take care of one. Andrew, you're still here. I thought it was just me and Mary Jane. I'm going to try, I know I always say this, but I really, really, really am going to try to come back sooner rather than later this time, because of the plans, the things that I want to talk about and stuff, and I don't know, Matt and I will have to try to figure something out. Considering this is Spina Bifida Awareness Month and today was the day, but I doubt we'll be able to do something before October is over, because there's like less than a week left. But I don't know, we'll figure something out. And then I'll try to come on and talk the true crime stuff sooner rather than later. I want to know if there's a verdict. But invisible chat. You understand when I don't thank you. Oh, you hate winter? Sarah, verdict, or Leilani? I was hoping for a Leilani verdict today. Sarah wasn't sure about because I didn't know how long the court would take today. Sarah might be a hung jury. I don't know if they saw the videos. I thought they played the videos. Or at least the one where he was saying, Sarah, I can't breathe. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a hung jury with Sarah. Can't breathe one wasn't allowed at one point. I'm almost positive that they did play it. Because Paul streamed the trial a couple of days this week and we watched it together. She has a girlfriend outside she met in jail. Apparently, what's making her so cheery. I heard that too. I didn't know if it was just a rumor or not, but I definitely heard that. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get going because I am extremely lightheaded right now. So, like I said, I will definitely try to be back sooner rather than later and talk about the other stuff. Don't faint. I'm gonna try my best not to faint. But thank you guys for being here and being so supportive of me and understanding when I do go MIA. Drink juice. I don't even know if I have any juice. I'll have to look. Anyways, but I love you guys and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.